What's up? What's up, everybody? Listen. Okay. So, I've been talking about this interview for the last week and a half. I'm so excited about this because I'm going to be interviewing a very good friend of mine. I call him my what do I call him? I call him my radio dog, okay? Because I have been on Blog Talk Radio. I have been on, of course, I'm on 106tbcradio.com, okay? And is that you? Is that you? No. Okay, here you go. Oh, that's Melvin. What's up, Melvin? What's up? What's up? Melvin, you're in for a treat. I'm getting ready to do an interview with this dude named Sean Felder. And I'm excited about this because Sean Felder is also a wine glass supporter of the DDWLive show. And so basically, if you see me sometimes wearing my excess energy drink, he like literally literally he sponsors my show, so he has faith in the show and I really respect him and everything. So we're going to have him on today. We're going to talk about, hopefully he'll be able to log on. I'm going to go ahead and tell him right now, log. Okay, I'm live now. Put it. I'm live. Ooh, see, ooh, I'm live right now. So we'll say, okay, that's what's good. Yo, I miss I miss you too. Okay. So I just told him I'm live right now. I can't wait for him to come on here. We're originally supposed to do this on YouTube, but we decided at the last minute, let's go ahead and do it on Facebook. So I'm waiting for him. And I forgot to put up Facebook. I do not own the rights to this music because I was going to go ahead and play some music in the background. And Facebook be just like dinging you. So I don't want them to do that. So Facebook is coming out of my mouth. I'm in my studio. I'm playing music. I'm getting ready to talk to my people on the radio right now. Please don't ding me before I can do my interview with my boy Sean Felder. Just to let you guys know a little bit about him, he's an entrepreneur. He took the XX Energy drink. Wait a minute. Let me go on the radio at the same time that I'm talking to you. What's up, John? What's up? How you doing? Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. I'm about to do it right this minute. Okay, right this minute. Oh, look, I could do it this way. Okay, here we go. Watch video. Okay. I'm a little bit behind, so what I'm going to do is just this. Bops. There we go. Let's just do it like that. So that way, all right, so we're on the radio at the same time that we are on we're on 106tbcradio.com at the same time that I'm getting ready to interview. I'm kind of nervous as heck because originally we were supposed to do this on YouTube. It didn't work out, so we decided to go ahead and do it on Facebook. So hopefully he's able to go ahead and join us. If he's not, I'm just going to talk about him, and then I'll probably jump into the hot subject that I talked about earlier to see what you guys think about. But I'm fingers crossed that he's able to get on here and we're able to talk with him. So anyway, this guy, Sean Felder, is he's an entrepreneur, and he went ahead and he took the whole excess energy drink thing to a whole nother level. He got these models to put on shirts. Some of them are like ultra sexy. They will have that little sexy bathing suit and the shirt on. I was also a model too. I modeled the shirt, and I took up the drink and I put it next to me. I should be wearing the excess energy shirt right now, but my day got away with me and I didn't have a chance to do that. So please forgive us, sister. Let me see. No, that's not him. So anyway, so he got these models, and these models would wear his shirt and they would advertise him so they could sell the drink. So the thing about what a lot of people don't know is that it was originally with this other major company, which I'm not going to mention their name. I'll allow him to do it if he wants to, but I'm not. Hopefully, oh my God, please come on in. Where is he at? So anyway, he said okay. So anyway, so they was exclusive through them. So when I would tell people that I was modeling for Excess Energy Drink, they thought I was modeling for this company, but instead what I was really doing is modeling for Sean Felder, because he's a reseller of the Excess Energy Drink. So he was able to bypass that whole thing and be able to sell it himself. So I want to talk to him about that. I want to talk about how his models are representing him and who the models are that does represent him. He's got DJs, fashion models, entrepreneurs, all kinds of stuff that is actually that he goes ahead and he has the model. And of course, he's got DDWLive. I model his stuff too. So we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about his GoFundMe, because, just like everybody else, COVID has hit our pockets like crazy. And so, which kind of put all of this stuff to a halt, what he was doing. So he's got a GoFundMe out there. So we'll go ahead and talk about it too. But Sean Felder has been on so many different platforms. He's, let me see if I can go ahead and just put this in his inbox so he can see it. You look, okay. Let me paste this. Let me paste. Oh no, what did just happen? I came off of there. I can't. My computer has just been doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, so tell him to click on that. Maybe click on that. Okay, so I'm doing like 30 million things and everything. So long story short, this man has been on so many different platforms, just out there pushing his Excess Energy Drink. And so he's been on magazines. He's just done so much. He wants to talk about his lawsuit that he had going on. So what is up? How you doing? How you doing? So anyway, hopefully he's able to come on. If he's not, just want you guys to know he happens to be a wine glass supporter of the DDWLive show. And if you guys want to be a wine glass supporter of the DDWLive show, support me by I got a Cash App that I put up, which is Cash App DDWLive. So it's $DDWLive. You can send me $1, you can send me 50 cents, you can send me $100, you can send me whatever it is. That's how you can support me. Or you could just subscribe to my YouTube page. That's nice too. Okay, that don't cost you a dime. Just hit subscribe. Okay, you can turn on all the notifications if you would like to see when I'm doing my shows or whatever. So anyway, he's a supporter. I'm going to give him a big shout out. I wanted to give him the opportunity to come on to the show. If he's not able to make it, that's okay. That's okay. I love him because he's supporting his sister. So anyway, I had a hot topic that I talked about today. And I did like a whole video thing earlier, and it was based on another YouTuber. So I've been watching like all these different YouTubers out there just to see, like what they doing, like, what's up with them, what's their topics about. And a lot of them talk about celebrity gossip, everything that's going on out in the celebrity world. And so I follow this one particular YouTuber, and if you guys want to check her out, she talks about she gives you the dish in her version, or, I'm not saying that, I'm not even going there. Anyway, that's her show, and it's called Unwind with Tasha K. And she had this particular guest on there, and her name was Toni. And so Tokyo Toni, Tokyo Toni has a daughter named China, and I think it's what is Tokyo's daughter's name? I think it's I don't know, China or something like that. But anyway, she had babies by Rob Kardashian, who's the brother to the Kardashians, and he's been on quite a few episodes. So, but her claim to fame is her own business. She's an entrepreneurship, and she's making bank. She's got like $1 million. Her mom says she's like a millionaire, and her mom goes on to the Tasha K show, pissed. She's like, I don't, my daughter's out there making money. She's not giving me any of it. She turned her back on her family. She's not right. I don't like it. Blah blah blah. So then, it caused me to look at it. I'm like, well, why is she so angry? What's the deal? What's she so angry about? Let me pour myself something to drink. Because I'm talking and talking. Sean, where are you? If he can't make it, he can't make it. I understand, But what I am going to do is I'm going to upload this video to YouTube, and I'm going to tag all of his business to it so you guys can check him out. You can check out his brand and all that other stuff if he's not able to make it. We got to work it out. For my oh, okay. Ooh. He's okay. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So anyway, oh, I know what I could do. Hold on for a second. You guys got to forgive me. I'm like talking to him and everything. Call into the radio. That's what we're going to do. All right. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And that's 386-698-3005 extension 1. That's what's up. That's how we're going to handle that. So anyway, okay, so her name is Toni, and she's going in on her daughter because she's feeling like, like, what's up? Like, I'm your mother. You should be helping me. And I was kind of like feeling her a little bit. I was like, well, damn, she can't slide her daughter, a mama can't slide her daughter like a couple of nubs or something like that. And so, so then she was like, I got a tape. I got a tape to show you how ratchet my daughter is. I'm like, ooh, she got a tape. Ooh. So anyway, she puts tape on. So when I upload this show, I am going to definitely let you guys at your discretion click on the link so you can go to Tasha K's, so you can hear the original, so you can see what I'm talking about. Definitely, I want you to follow up with me and comment on what I'm uploading, and let me know what you think. I'm curious to that. She puts the audio on, and I really don't hear the daughter. I hear the mother, and she's going in and she's using curse words I've never heard before. Now, I'm not a goody two shoes. I get upset. I might throw out a couple of bombs out there when I get upset. Who doesn't? Okay. There's some people that just will never curse, and that's them. And I commend them for being who they are, But on that note, in saying all of that, all I heard is the mother cursing her daughter out. And she sound so angry. And it was confusing because to me, if I am that angry at somebody who's come out of me, the issues I need to deal with myself. Because there's no way you could be that angry at your child that you would go out publicly, call them all kinds of names, and so maybe that's how they roll. Maybe that's the way they talk to each other. I don't know. I knew this one dude, he was like, that's so how we live. So maybe that's so how them live. I don't know. But me, I wouldn't do it. So I put up a video, which I'll tag to this too, so you guys can listen to it as well once I put this one up to YouTube. So if you're looking at me on YouTube right now, I want you guys to click below, but you can't click below right now if you're looking at me on the radio. I mean, not the radio. Well, the radio too. But if you listen to me on Facebook. But me, I could never talk to my child that way, because my children are a reflection of me. And I tried to put people the best way I know how to, not saying I am a perfect mother, because I am not. I have flaws in every flaws that you can think about. But this might be him. This might be him. Let's see. Let's click. Oh shoot. Let's click. I hope I didn't miss him. He's trying to call in, y'all. He's trying to call in. Let's go ahead and make some magic. Let's work this out. Let's make some magic. What is up? Is that you?
I'm gonna scroll on the computer. I'm gonna have to talk to Nikki, have her come by and check it out.
Listen.
I don't step to.
Listen, you are live right now. We worked it out. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We are live. I'm about to make some magic, guys. I am about to make some magic. What is up? So, okay, listen. It's doing a little bit of back echoing, so we got to work it out. Listen, we are live right now with Sean Felder. He has called into the radio station so we can work it out. So you're going to hear his voice, but you're not going to hear him. I'm going to let him talk about himself. I'm going to let him go ahead and talk about what he's got going on. So we worked it out. We made magic, okay? All right, Sean, go ahead. What is up?
What's up, everybody worldwide? Facebook and social media. This is Sean Felder, 10-year veteran, distributor and promoter of the Essex Energy drinks. I don't know how many times I've been on the Dee Walker show, but she showed me Love Life family. So thanks for having me back, Dee, and happy 2021. Happy New Year.
Yes, 2021. And it's been a year. It's been crazy. It's a little soft introduction. I talked about you, and I basically said that you are my radio road dog, as you have just mentioned.
Right.
Because you have been on several of my shows, including way back when I was on Blog Talk Radio. Much props,
exactly.
Right? And so now I'm on 106tbcradio.com, and I want to say that welcome. Okay,
thanks for having me back. Yeah,
you're welcome. We are on YouTube, and so
okay.
I want you to go ahead and tell everybody, because you mentioned a little bit about yourself. You mentioned very briefly, but I want you to tell everybody about who you are and why I call you the king of excess energy drink.
Well, you know, like I said,
go ahead.
Before I started this Essex craze on social media, I was a regular IBO at Amway back in 2009 with my ex-business partner, Aaron Brown. And back then, he took me to a couple of seminars of people promoting energy drinks. So as you know, Aaron and I, at the time, was trying to become big time black entrepreneurs. And of course, a lady by the name of Darlene Brown, who was the manager of Lucille Roberts, gave us a shot. We did an event at the gym on April of 2009. And we was giving out samples to the community, and it was a success. We didn't get the contract, but I think what got us going, Village Voice newspaper at the time, they wanted us to advertise our drink. Unfortunately, Aaron and I didn't agree about the payment, and they only wanted like $400 a month. So I made the payment DD to this guy named Bill Padinsky. About the day, he was the one that came up with the slogan "Amp Up Your Lifestyle," which I copyright to this day, and I advertised the drinks with Village Voice. And then another mainstream newspaper, AM New York, came in, and they jumped on the bandwagon. And what was funny about it, DD, like I said, I was still trying to get my feet wet. And it wasn't until I met a guy named DJ Kyle from, at the time, the Major Studios. He had a radio show called Local Spin Radio Show. I was on his radio show, like a boot camp, 7 straight weeks, just to learn how to talk and promote my product and get my feet wet in the broadcasting game. That was my first of the show back in January 2010, being on Big Cal's show, Local Spin Radio Show. And Cal was hosting music industry shows at the Bar and Poetry Club. So I did shows with him as a vendor, promoting through essays, like wearing the shirt or give out samples, give out business cards, just keep my feet wet. And then I met the BD from Felder at the time, and I did did shows with them, and then I met the late AD General, rest in peace. She showed me the ropes of how to promote and market my drink in her shows. I borrowed the Poetry Club, and then at the time Club Pyramid, and after that everything just started taking off at the entertainment one.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. And then I came into your life and you was telling me about how you went out and put a little pizzazz in it and you added the models to it. So like can you
Right. I met
yes.
you in what, 2017, I believe, right?
Yes, 2016.
2016.
Yes, because I was model. What was it? Excess Energy Drink Model of the Year. What was it? 2017.
You was 2017 model of the year, and
Yeah.
I met you in 2016 to put you on to the Essex Crave, and then I liked how you was modeling and stuff, and put you on. Then I named you model of the year 2017. I gave you an Oscar at that time too.
Yes, he
because
did.
at that time I was traveling to NBA All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles, and I stayed in Hollywood. I said, hey, let me get this gift for Dee Dee. She probably like it, an Oscar, and you blew that up on social media. So that was one of my funny moments of I did with you in 2017. So that was great.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And it's been booming ever since then because the
Well, let me explain real quick, Dee Dee.
Okay.
My first ever model was a BBW model, but she was in the adult film thing. So what she used to do, crazy, I forgot her name too. She was from Philadelphia. She'll take a drink and put it in her derriere. I was like, okay, that's cute, but that's not what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to get into mainstream. So yeah, I forgot. She did it for fun, but I was trying to tell her at that time, hey, that's not what we're trying to accomplish. So I said, what the heck? She took nice pictures, so I let her do her thing. But it wasn't really until I met a lady, a young Dominican lovely named Jay Lynn. Of course, I was introduced to her by the late AD General at Club Pyramid. She became my model during the shows. Like, she'll come in and look cute. She'll wear an Essex shirt, take pictures with the patrons, hold the drink and stuff and everything. So she was my regular during the shows at Club Pyramid and Keep Around. So I don't know what she's doing today, but Jalen was a big help to me, and I want to give a big shout out to her. So that also got me into booking models to my big up Jalen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Man, you are out there doing your thing, and I have so much respect for you. So you were out there, you have your models. Next thing I know, I see you like on every talk show, every magazine. Like, could you tell us about that?
Well, yeah. Well, my first ever magazine that advertised my drink was Don Diva. I don't know if you remember Don Diva. It's a street urban magazine. At that time, I paid $500 to have my drink advertised. So that was a thrill to me. And my first ever front cover magazine was Dime Squad magazine. So I was on the front cover of that back in 2014 by a lady by the name of Diamond Downs. She and I met in Virginia at the time, and she told me about her magazine, and she decided to put me on the front cover. And also on the front cover at the time was a lovely Virginia model named Octavia Johnson. I don't know what she's doing now, but she was on the front cover of Nick D, and I was a thrill. So yeah, all total, I was on the cover of 9 front cover magazines. I was just on the front cover again on I2 Digital Magazine. I think I showed you that picture. So I'm gonna give you a shout out to the controller's price. So I was on that recently, but it's all about a lot of distance. You're gonna have your ups and downs of the black entrepreneur. Of course, you do. I had some issues at the time. I was with Amway about they didn't like the fact I was marketing the product for the urban community, and I had an issue with my first ever video I did 10 years ago with TV Cox and Catch the Vibe. Now that video was done at a black restaurant called 80 Roofs. Kizzy interviewed me about my start with XX Energy Drink. If you've seen that video, Dee, I never said that I was the CEO of XX Energy. I was just a distributor.
Right.
And Amway took it like in a hating type of way, and they was trying to tell me to remove that video. I said, no, I am not. I said, that's my baby video. I could lead you to bigger and better things. So, I got dropped for them, and then I did another video, second ever video with Catch the Vibe for the African American Day Parade. That was done September 29th, 2010. I was out there I think I wore a Giants jersey, poured a drink, and that video is doing well. I think that's over like 3,000 views. The first one I did with Toni Tasha K. So those videos took me somewhat to another level, DD. And if you look at my SX Sean for the X promotions, I've done over 50 something videos. And during the pandemic, me and my PR DJ Nikki, we did other topics. We didn't just talk about SX industry. We talked about the social injustice that went on with the George Floyd issue. I talked a lot about the Los Angeles Lakers. I talked about how they won the championship. I talked about the tragic death with Kobe Bryant. So I talked about other subjects that, let people know, like, oh, wow, he can talk about energy drinks. So that got me more attention. And I did a promotion for my girl, Tara Jackson of Hot Nights Radio. I wore her shirt. So, I tried different things. I even promoted my PR, T-shirt, wore that. Just try some other different stuff and topics to keep people fresh and interested. So I'll be doing more of that on my YouTube Sean for the X promotion. And also, DD, July 29th, 2020, I celebrated 10 years of Sean Felder as a promotion. I had a nice YouTube cake. I posted it on my Instagram page. You have to look at it, Felder Sean 494. I talked about my 10 years of the YouTube and the SX and the Drink Network. And I did a show with Nikki with Let's Be Fair Radio. They saluted me for my 10 years. It's a long way, DD. I did a lot of things in my 10 years, some ups and downs, but I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I like the way we were able to work this out and everything else like that. So I'm actually doing Facebook Live right now, but we're going to go ahead and upload this video to to YouTube and everything. But one of the things that I love about you is that you're about your business. And one of the things that I feel was a big controversy, even when I was telling people I was modeling for Excess Energy Drink, people were dragging me about it because they were like, well, so you work for you work for Amway. And I was like, no. It's Sean Felder. He's a reseller. And so, and I'm glad you were able to come on here and talk about how you went and you had to bypass them. You had to go to court, bypass them, so you can be able to go ahead and sell the drink. You touched on it a little bit, but could you talk about it just a teeny bit more?
Well, here's the thing, Dee. After I was dropped with Amway, I became independent operator, and I decided I'm going to market and promote the product my way. Okay, I came up doing some sponsorships with people, paying them to put the drink on their show and everything, and that helped me get more exposure and draw people to my social media site. And when I met DJ Nikki in 2015 at the Harlem Book Fair, she modeled for me and she did some DJing, shouting out my brand and stuff. Now, mind you, Dee, I had 3 PRs, and the first one, Chrissy Mail, she was okay. We had our differences. I had to let her go. The second one, Laurie Bird, she was okay, but she had some personal issues. I had to let her go. And Nikki was perfect because we both try to do stuff in the industry. She's also an author and model along with her DJing. So she's the perfect person to help push my brand to the next level. So anyway, with Amway, I did a controversial YouTube video show with Arlie Brown talking about my issues with them, and I was part of the class action lawsuit. Y'all can look it up on Essex Sean Felder, Essex Promotions, called Arlie Brown Presents Entrepreneur Sean Felder. I'm just going to give you a little sample of why I exposed Amway and what I went through and why I was part of the class action lawsuit, because they was caught in some pyramid scam. So y'all watch that video and watch how I exposed and what came the results of that. Of course, I got a little check as part of that class action, and I didn't let it stop my flow, DD. I just became more independent and found creative ways to advertise the drink. I do recall I did something with Ashley Stewart in Harlem. They invited me to become a vendor for them. That was great for me. And I was recently a vendor 2 years ago at Harvard University for this radio station. That was a great thrill for me. So that took me to a whole nother level to showcase my drinks to the Black college students. And one thing I say, Nikki, this is what I tell everybody. You're going to have your setbacks wherever you're trying to accomplish in life. So just prepare for that and just prepare to have a thick skin and deal with criticism. It's all about how you're going to overcome it. Are you going to keep moving, or are you just going to give up, or what? So you got to remember those type of things. And remember also, Nikki, I had an issue with a scam model. If you recall, I was on People's Court, dealing with contract issues.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
She, I think her name was Alexandra Brigado. She was from Buffalo. I gave her a couple of photographers to model the drink. She refused to do it, and I asked her, "Hey, I gave you some people to take pictures." Now I understand that some models have kids, Nikki, but I try to explain to them, if you do, let's work it out. I'll give you a schedule. You tell me when you need time to get a photographer, and you have somebody to teach your kids. I gave her a good month to get it organized, Nikki. She didn't do it, so I took her to court in Buffalo, and then People's Court picked it up, and they said, "Hey, we'll take your case only if the defendant agrees." So for some strange reason, Nikki, she agreed. I was like, "Oh, she's going to get exposed on national TV." So the chauffeur picked me up to my house, and I went to the state of Connecticut studios of People's Court. I met the producer, and she explained what would be expected. And I guess they explained to her. And how that goes, I come out first, introduce like dun 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 dun. This is Sean Felder. And then she came out with some crazy thug, and it was hilarious. You can look it up on YouTube on my case, and Judge Milligan was very funny, and it was just we had to sign a contract. Win or lose, we both agreed to get $250 check. Now, what cost me that case, DD, I didn't get the contract notarized. Had I got that contract notarized, I would have got more money. So I sued for $300. So anyway, it was just crazy. The judge said no decision. The security guard who did that show pulled me to the side and said, "Listen, it's your $300. The damages, expect a check in 2 weeks." I got that check at $250 in 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm somewhat satisfied.
So, like we said before, this man has done, seen, and been through a lot. And I'm going to have to say that I have mad respect for you because you're out there always hustling. I always see you with your Excess Energy drink shirt. I actually see you with your models. I see you on the magazines. I see that you're doing all of that. And just like everybody else, this pandemic has hit us like crazy. Us like crazy, and it hit us in our pockets. No, I don't think anybody who is below a billionaire status was not affected. Even a lot of actors and everything out there, they're like crying like, Jesus, let this all be over so we can get out there, do our tours and all that other stuff. So you have a GoFundMe. And could you tell us what the GoFundMe is about, and how can we actually, get to it?
Well, again, the pandemic really hurt the urban communities business-wise. So I wasn't doing much shows during the pandemic. I wasn't getting that much sales and profit for people buying cases of the energy drink. So my PR DJ Nikki and I decided to do this GoFundMe. She really set it up, gave credit to her to, ask people to donate a little something. It could be $5, $10. Could be trying to raise $10,000. Nikki was hurt too. She had done much DJing, traveling shows since the pandemic. She's been doing mostly social media and Zoom just to hope people can donate. So we set that up, and so far we raised $462 or $10,000. So we're gonna keep going. And if anybody want to donate, please, guys, go to my new website. Again, DJ Nikki set that up, and you'll see it there. I'm going to give you the website link right now, everybody. Just bear with me. I'm going to take out my business card. So I'm going to say it real slowly, guys.
No,
it is HTTP at Sean Felder S6 Energy Drink .website.com /Sean Felder S6 Energy Drink. And please, just look up GoFundMe. You see my face, Sean Felder, with my Essex shirt, and just donate what you can. It could be $5, $10. I know everybody is going through a lot during this pandemic, so just please donate what you can so we can reach $10,000. I can use that to give Nikki her little cut, do some events for her DJing, and hopefully when the pandemic soon, I get back to doing vendors and events and try to get some stores to hopefully distribute and invest. Now, Didi, I just did a show last year with Nonstop Entertainment in Philadelphia as a vendor for an industry show. And what happened was Joe said to the promoter, we were supposed to do the show in March. That's when the pandemic hits. We have to cancel. So what he did, he had to get the promoter to get the ventilators in so everybody will have social distancing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And when I did that show at the beginning of October and sponsor, I had my mask on, and the majority of the people that did the show, those there had their mask on. It was a weird feeling, you know what I mean? And then I ran into some people I did shows with at that show that night. Deborah Coker just gave the mic. I did shows with the Passion interviewed me. And Dawn Ellison of Code 31, I did an interview that night. So we all looked at like, wow, this is a new beginning. And the artists did their thing, and everybody seemed like it was well behaved. But this is the new thing now, I guess, for the event.
It's the new normal.
We have to
the new
do
normal.
social distance.
The new normal.
Yeah.
The new normal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It is the new normal.
Yeah.
It is the new normal.
So we have to adapt to that. Here in New York recently, Governor Cuomo said they're going to open up the stadium for all the New York sports teams and music, but only 10%. So he's saying everybody must have a social mask, social distancing, and you got to get checked at the venue. This is the new thing now.
It's the new normal. It's the new normal. About that website, everybody, once I upload this to my YouTube page, I will go ahead and put the link to that so you guys can go ahead and do that. I also want to go ahead and shout out DJ Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely got to go ahead and shout her out. So if you could do me a favor and give me the link to anything that she has so I can go ahead and put that too. So just put all of that into your inbox on Facebook and we'll go ahead and do that. So guys, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Oh, before I go, I do want to talk to you about the hot subject that I was talking about earlier. I actually did like a whole commentary on it earlier, so I'm going to also link that to this as well, so you guys can click on that and hear that. So I'm gonna give you like the little watered down portion. So this lady, her name, and you might be familiar with her. Her name is Tokyo Toni. And Black China is her daughter. And Black China was, I don't know, she was married to Rob Kardashian, which is the brother to the Kardashian. Yeah. So she's got some kids, and she's an entrepreneur. She's out there. She's doing her stuff. So, you know, it's not because she was with Rob Kardashian. It's probably the fame helped her. I don't know. We're not going to get into that. But what I want to get into is Toni Tokyo went on to another YouTuber's platform, which is called Unwind with Tasha K. And I guess her whole thing was to kind of bash her daughter for not giving her or helping her out with the millions that she made. And so my whole thing about it, which kind of got me like all cringing, was first of all, the way she's going about it. And then second of all, the language she's using to describe her daughter is like, it's harsh. It's really harsh. And so my question to you is, do you think, like yourself, once you've made it, you got money in your pocket, do you feel like you're obligated to give your earnings or look, you know, or take and I say that very lightly, but do you feel that, you know, you should be giving your parents money? Do you feel that you should be obligated to do that?
Yes and no, and I'll tell you why, Nikki. I say yes in a way, because if they were very supportive of your dreams and visions since day one, right. Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. Me too. Yes.
And if they come to your show when you was young and stuff, yeah, you have to, because they paved the way. Well, let's take example the Kobe Bryant situation, what he went through. I got rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, when his father paved the way for him to become one of the greatest basketball players ever. And of course, you knew what happened with Kobe's widow, Vanessa. I don't know what kind of relationship. Well, she was not well liked by Kobe's parents, and so what happened with that? And it was kind of sad. Near the end of Kobe's life, his father was reconciling. I don't know what happened with him and the mother, but it seemed like they was trying to reconcile, and then of course he's passed away. And now with the situation, I don't know who Kobe had in his will. There's fights going on with that, so that's kind of a real situation, this DD. But you know, hopefully they can work that out. And then again, no, if your parents don't approve of your dreams and visions, it could be painful.
Yeah, it could be painful.
It could be painful.
Yeah,
it could be painful.
Yeah. So I'm going to link that, Tasha K, so you guys can see that show in entirety, and you guys let me know what you guys think, and definitely respond back to this video right here. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna have to put up a warning before you listen to it, because it's harsh, because she calls her daughter all kinds of names, and she just goes in on her, and it makes me feel like there wasn't, like you said, there's a yes and no situation. And I'm gonna have to say, in her situation, it's probably a no, because that relationship is not there. It seems as it's broken. At least that's what she's showing us on that day. We don't know, like I've said to them earlier, that's what we don't know, is that's how them live, that's how them live. We don't know. But that day I saw how she was living, and it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. But I'm gonna let you go. And I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. We finally worked it out, guys. Is that yes, we worked it out.
I just want to say one more thing, Dee. Just one more thing before I get off. That's why I tell everybody. I say, guys, during the pandemic, and especially with us community of color, we have to try to stick together. Now we got a new president, and of course, shout out Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And we have to work with them, guys, because you saw what happened with 45, what we all went through. So with this new president and vice president, let's be patient with them. Things are not going to be back to normal as soon. They're working on things. So let's just give them time, especially with this pandemic going on. We just got to learn how to be patient and try to be preserved. And also, with the business thing, with us, we just got to be patient. I know financially a lot of us been hurting, but, you just got to keep pushing and hang in there, And like I'm going to tell you, Dee, it wasn't easy during this pandemic with me, business-wise, financially, Essex Energy Drink. But what saved me was Nikki and I stuck together. We did a lot of YouTube videos. We continue to do more of that. But please, guys, for my GoFundMe, just give something. I'm not asking for $1,000. If you can give something, $1 or $5, it'll come a long way. And again, with us, especially us Black folks, let's stick together and support each other, okay? Because it's us. You know what I mean? No one's gonna help us but us. So let's do that. And also, happy Black History Month.
Yes.
To all our Black ancestors.
Yes.
So let's appreciate those who paved the way for us. And of course, I don't know if you know, Dee Dee, tonight's the 9-year anniversary of Whitney Houston's death. So rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
Oh, wow. No,
tonight's the 9-year anniversary. Yeah, they were
happy anniversary
on New York Station.
Yeah, you have a plethora of information. Yes. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well,
9th anniversary. Yep, she passed away.
9 years, and
Yep.
And her and her daughter. That was such a tragedy story. That's a tragedy. And now Bobby's son passed away too. So that's really sad too.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's really sad. So I just want to say thank you. Want to say thank you for the folks that tune in. I noticed that there's one person. I don't know. Listen. I have a habit when I'm live. I don't know why. My sister-in-law, she gets on me. She's like, "Stop touching your hair." It is a habit. I'm not doing it for.
We all got habits.
Yeah, there's no subliminal. There's no hidden meaning of why I'm touching my hair. I do see the comment on there. I love the support, so I want to tell that person thank you for supporting me. But there was like a whole conversation. He was like, "If you love me, touch your hair," and I'm noticing like I'm touching my hair, and I'm like, "Oh my God, no, listen." No. But anyway, thank you.
Also, Dee, and thanks for posing with the new Essex shirt.
Yes.
We got to shout you on that.
Yes.
So you're in the running this month for the February Essex
honey.
model.
Honey.
So thanks a lot on that. And I got like, it's crazy right now, Dee. I got like 8 new models where I was going to model my drink. So look out for the new models. You'll see it soon on social media modeling my drink.
Ooh,
and
that's what's up.
crazy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's
You'll see
up.
them more. Don't worry.
That's what's up.
I've been working. Trust me, I've been working. And once I get together with Nikki, shout her out. Also, she's on a new magazine called Borough G Spotlight. She's being featured in that magazine. Shout out to Borough G.
Mm-hmm.
She's from New York. Got her own show on DTF Radio. I'm going to be on her show soon. Talk about the Essex movement. So shout out to Borough G. I was on her magazine in January.
Mm-hmm.
She put in the Essex ad. So just for secret, for shout out to Borough G. So she's also a radio host and she models. So just a big shout out to her.
Shout out to her, and she's very beautiful. So shout out to all the Excess Energy drink ladies. You are super fabulistic. I can't wait. This pandemic is over. Maybe we can all get up and take one huge picture together. I think that would just be dope. It'll be nice.
Well, yeah, I think I can see this pandemic, to my personal opinion, be ending probably by the end of summer, if everybody follows the social distancing. We had a lot of issues with.
Yeah, I think we got another year.
Parties here in New York shut down due to this pandemic stuff. So we hope that people will stop the illegal parties. But people desperate up here in New York. I know it's down there. They just want to go out and be free. But
yeah, people want to get out. They're tired of being cooped up. Yeah, they're tired.
Yeah,
they're tired. Yeah. I don't blame them, but you know what? For the sake of humanity or in health, maybe we should, take a chill pill for a couple of minutes and it'll all be over and we can get back to and when we party, we're going to party hard. But I'm going to let you go. Yeah. I'm going to let you go. Okay. I want to thank you so much for calling in.
No problem. Anytime. Thank you.
You are fabulous. You are fabulous. Thank you for your support. By the way, you are, just to let you know, your title here is that you are one of DDWLive's wine glass supporters because you are a supporter of DDWLive show. So I want to thank you guys. And if you guys would like to know where you can find the DDWLive show, of course you can find it on 106tbcradio.com on Thursdays at 8 p.m. You can also catch the video portion of the DDWLive show. You can catch it on YouTube and just put in the DDWLive. And of course, if you follow us on Facebook, it's the DDWLive show. And if you follow us on Instagram, it's the DDWLive show. So follow us. And I'm going to say on that note, peace.
Yes, good night, y'all. XX, y'all.
Excess energy drink. That's right. Adios. Let's put on some music on 106tbcradio.com. By the way, shout out to 106tbcradio.com. We were also live there as well. This is your girl, DDWLive, living the life of luxury. So we're going to close it out and close on here.